All right, sorry about the abrupt end there, but I'm sorry about the abrupt end. But as I was saying, these are 2 tickets that I've saved. I've saved some other tickets. I don't know where I've put them at, so I got to look for them eventually. But these are 2 tickets that I saved. These are 1 ticket. I can't really remember. I think, yeah, I think it's one of the games I went to as a kid. As a kid, I went to this game as part of a field trip with my class, because you can see we only had to pay $9. It was a special price. It was at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. It was a 12:15 game, field level. It was against Detroit, and it shows the day, Wednesday, May 11th, 1988. And I was still 8 years old. I was only 2 months away from being 9 years old. So this is the oldest ticket I have. This is actually almost 22 years old, this ticket. So, but yeah, this is one of my first baseball games I went to. I can get it back in there. And this is actually, and the reason I've saved this one as well, this is another baseball game I went to. This was the first time that I'd gone to a Kansas City Royals game. And this was actually 2 months after I came back to Kansas due to personal reasons. And this is before, ticket prices really started to skyrocket. But me and my dad went there because Oakland was in town, so we went there. And my dad got an autograph for me. I think it was one of the pitchers. His name starts with a W back then. It's Walsh or West or something. I can't think of it. But he got one of the autographs of me, and he actually talked with them. But yeah, the reason I saved this is because this was the first time, again, that I'd gone to a baseball game outside of California. This was when I was living in Kansas. We went to Kauffman Stadium. I think it was still known as Royal Stadium at the time. And they played Oakland, and I think they beat Oakland. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. Okay, this is just another copy of my 8th grade picture. And then this here, this was actually, if I can open it up, this is actually an acceptance letter. My original plan after high school was to attend Highland Community College in Highland, Kansas. Because to me, it was affordable and everything. So I was planning on doing that. But I guess financially we didn't work out. But this is basically says, dear Brian, this was basically sent to me to my mail. This is mailed to me because I filled out an application for them, and it says congratulations. It says, dear Brian, congratulations, you have been accepted as a student at Highland Community College. We have received an official copy of your final transcript. So yeah, this was actually when I was going to try to go to college. Again, my plan, but my original plan, but as everybody knows, plans can change. My original plan was to go to college at Highland and then transfer to Kansas University or even Nebraska. It was going to be one of those two. I know Nebraska sounds far-fetched, but it was either going to be KU, Nebraska, or Washburn I was going to transfer to. Now, here, this is a Christmas card that my friend Jackie Evans gave me in 1996. We were still in high school together. We were both juniors. She gave this to me, and inside she gave me an ornament, which I still have to this day. But it was very nice of her to do this. I mean, I didn't even expect this. But she gave it to me, and I was just happy to, even get something like that. It was just unbelievable. You know, and I, like I said, I still hold on to it to this day. A, because it was a card she'd given me a long time ago, and I never take it out except if I want to show it off. And of course, this is one of my senior pictures that I took. You know how you got to take senior pictures and all that for your when you're seniors, for your yearbook and all that. This was one of them. And then, of course, this here, believe it or not, these are actually the addresses that I saved when I was living in Kansas. I don't know what it was, but one of the papers that we had out there, I don't know if it was a TV guide or a paper, actually gave you the addresses of not only the local stations, but of cable as well, like A&E and AMC and Disney and HBO and well, not HBO, but yeah, Showtime, HBO, I believe is in here somewhere. I'm not really sure. TNN, Spike TV, if you will. TBS, Weather Channel. Yeah, that's HBO. Disney Channel. I mean, this is. I mean, I saw this and I said to myself, I'm keeping this for future reference, for future information, if anything comes up. Of course, here's another picture. This is actually after Homecoming '96, the Homecoming Parade '96. These are my 1996 NFL football cards. I actually have cards in here of Cordell Stewart. I have a rookie card of Teddy Bruschi of the rookie class when he's still with Auburn and all that. So I got some so that's why I keep those. This is when a Goofy movie first came out back in '95. This is when the Disney Channel magazine, you remember that? Of course I mentioned that earlier, but this is when the Disney Channel magazine was advertising stuff like this, and this is when they were advertising the making of a Goofy movie, and when it was going to come on. And then, of course, again we have right here we have the making of a Goofy movie. To get some light to show you what I'm talking about, but this is when we're showing the making of a Goofy movie, the whole promotional deal. Now these are actually tickets from movies that I've saved. May 18th, 1998, a day after I graduated, my mom and my second older sister were out here, and we all went to go see some movies. I went to go see The Big Hit, which I guess didn't do so well, but I thought it was a cool movie. My mom and my sister and my dad went to go see Deep Impact. And look at the bargain. Look at the matinee prices back then compared to now. This is when I went to go see Men in Black with my dad. When I went to go see Hercules, the Disney cartoon, the Disney animated film. This is when I went to go see Titanic. And again, look at the price there. $6 for a regular seating. $6. Compared to now, sometimes you wonder what the hell happened. This is when I went to go see the Power Rangers movie. Yes, I was a Power Rangers fan, and yes, I saw the movie. And this was the day before the 4th of July. This is when I went to go see Space Jam. So I saw Space Jam. This is when I went to go see Godzilla. I saw Godzilla on my own, but this was the one that people say flopped. But this is Godzilla right here. This is when I went to go see The Lion King when it first came out. And I'll tell you this, when I saw this movie with my dad the first time, I mean, that place just erupted. The opening sequence of Circle of Life, when Zazu flies over and we see Pride Rock, oh, that place just erupted into applause and everything. So, but yeah, that's when I saw The Lion King. And this year is when I went to go see Star Wars at the Southwind Theaters, which was down the road from me. And I think this was the Star Wars, that was Star Wars 1, I believe, the beginning, like when Anakin's first discovered. So, yeah, those are my tickets to my movies, and I'll be back to try to finish it up as much as I can.